How many of you are excited to be on day 3 of 12-day financial intelligence challenge? If you're excited, can I get you guys to shout, show some excitement, row, whatever you want to do. Come on, show something that shows that you are happy, you're excited about today, and that we're going to rock it, right? Today's going to be a great day. A couple of announcements that I need to make quickly. Number one, how many of you invited 5 people as we agreed? We had an agreement that you should invite 5 people to come today. So how many of you have invited those 5 people? Okay, and where are they? I want to see them now. So today we're going to be looking at rental income. Can everybody type rental income? Right? Rental income. Yes. How do you make money from rental income? How do you make money from rental income? That's what we're going to be looking at today. There's a lot of money to be made, right? You can make it. It's up to you whether you believe you can make it or not. It's up to you. But you see, the way this world works is up to you according to your fate, right? But there's so much money in rental income. I've made people a lot of money in Dubai, millions, right? My clients in Dubai, they love me to pieces because I've helped them to make good money from rental income. I've helped them to make good money. They make cool cash. So you too can do the same. But before we get into the class today, let's recognize the various countries that is represented here. Various countries represented here. Somebody says, please, Instagram keeps tearing my account apart. Yeah, sorry about that. The event is only on Instagram. So my Instagram handle is Dr. S. Akintayo. You need to follow me if you're not following me. That's where we are doing part 2 of today's event. Dr. S. Akintayo. Come on, let's clap for Nigeria, but mention the city Nigeria. Nigeria is represented here. Benin Republic is here. South Africa is here. Italy is here. Come on. Let me see. Guys, hold on so that I can see. UK is here. Ibadan, Kano. Turkey is here. Budapest. Dubai is here. Maiduguri is here. Wow. Wow. Yola is here. Kaduna is here. Anambra is here. Abuja is here. Spain is here. Texas is here. Kenya is here. China. Woo. Germany is here. Edo is here. Cross Saudi Arabia. Woo. Berlin, Germany. Sweden is here. Ghana is here. Ibadan is here. Kwara is here. Wow. Cardiff, Germany. Canada is here. Mauritania. Jesus. Mauritania is here. What is here? Area. Ikorodu, come on. Ikorodu, come out for here. Right? Casablanca is here. Australia is here. Ondo is here. Port Harcourt is here. Owerri is here. Abia is here. Aba is here. Poland is here. Italy is here. Uruguay is here. Which is Okoro. London is here. Canaan Landwater is here. Woo. Oyo is here. Uyo is here. Somalia is here. Edinburgh is here. Wow. Which one is White Teeth? What city is White Teeth? Under what country? I want to thank you all for coming. So let's get into today's class. Remember, you are to share this video, the link, and make sure you share on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn, across all social media platforms Invite them, give them the link to today's class to join us via webinar. The link is www.stephenakintel.com/FI challenge. That's the link. Please give them, share it. I have said this over and over again, and all of you know my position on when news happens. Africans love to share it. When good news are happening, we don't share. God forbid now, if a bad news spread about me, right? More people will share that bad news than they are sharing this impactful, life-changing webinar. Let's change the narrative. Let good information go viral about us, about our impact, about what we're doing, about the lives of people that are changing. Let good news spread. Let positive news go round. I beg you, let's do this. Let's make this happen. I'll be the happiest man if you can make that happen, okay? I'll be one of the happiest people. So, if you're ready for today's class, type, I am ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. So I'm going to say my IG account again, Dr. S. Akintayo. That's my IG account, Dr. S. Akintayo. Dr. S. Akintayo. You can remind me again after the class to still share it again. Dr. S. Akintayo. Dr. S. Akintayo. That's my Instagram account. Okay, we're ready now, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. So let me share my slide and we'll get started. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. Stephen Akintayo, Africa's most influential investment coach. We've started our company with 1,000 naira. We've grown it to a multi-billion naira corporation. And this year, we're planning to make our first $1 billion. I don't know if you're excited about that. This is the year of the $1 billion. So we're heavily working hard on that. And we're in 4 continents of the world. United Arab Emirates. We have office in London for Europe. We have office in Florida for America. And we have different offices in Nigeria. I'm currently joining you from our Banana Island office, which is our headquarters, right? Banana Island is where our headquarters is in Nigeria. I'm from Ogun State, received several awards. Last year, we got an award as the most transparent and...
Hey, today I'm on with the Global Property Brokers Conference. Dr. Stevens with me. This guy is amazing, phenomenal human being, okay? I got 10,000 people in Nigeria watching this today. You can see this right here. I got my little light set up. I'm in Miami.
So that is my mentor. I want everybody to type the name of their mentor here. Do you have a mentor? Let's start there. Who is your mentor? Right? Who is your mentor? One of the biggest mistakes many of us are making, okay, is not having a mentor. Not having a mentor is the biggest mistake many of us are making. And you must have a mentor. If you're going to go far, you must have a mentor. I can see a lot of you mentioning different names. So somebody said Apostle Salman, Oyedepo, Dr. Stephen, Grant Kedon, I've seen several. Now, these people are not your mentor. They are your role model. Can everybody say role model? Anybody you've mentioned here that you do not have a monthly mentorship program with, they are not your mentor, but a role model. Mentorship is having an individual that you have a program with them. There's a program they are teaching you, right, on how to do whatever. That's why those of you say, Oyedepo is your mentor because you attend Winners Chapel. You are correct. Oyedepo is your spiritual mentor. You listen to him twice a week. Some of you listen to him every day. Covenant Hour of Prayer on Sunday, on Wednesday. So you are currently in a spiritual program with Oyedepo. So that is your spiritual mentor. But I wasn't asking for a spiritual mentor. I'm asking for your investment mentor. I'm asking for your business mentor. You need a business mentor. I will never have said I'm going to do $1 billion this year until I had a personal relationship with what's his name, with Grant Cardone. Because of my relationship with Grant Cardone and some of what he's beginning to open me up to, right? I know I can do it. Why? He himself is worth $4 billion, right? He has $4 billion worth of real estate. So because I have a mentor, he's showing me some things on how to do $1 billion business. I'm beginning to say, yes, I'm doing the same. So you need to have a program, mentorship program, for you to call somebody a mentor, a mentorship program. At best, what many of these people are, they are role models. They are people you want to be like. But when it comes to mentorship, the person is giving you assignment. The person is giving you program. The person is telling you what to do. The person is taking you through a program that will take you from where you are to where you need to be. So, for example, in my own case, if you say I'm your mentor, are you in my Forex coaching program? So am I teaching you Forex? Are you in my real estate coaching program? Am I teaching you real estate? Are you in my e-commerce coaching program? Am I teaching e-commerce? Are you in my author and speaker program where I'm teaching you how to be a speaker and author and make money from it? Or you belong to my digital marketing program, how to use the internet to sell? Which of my mentorship program are you signed up to? Or is it the Forex or crypto? Which one? If you are not signed up, I'm just a role model. I'm not yet a mentor. For example, a couple of you signed up to our coaching program yesterday. Yes, for those of you, you are actually, I can call myself your mentor now because we're starting a journey together. We're starting a program together. By the virtue of that mentorship, you can call my PA and say, I want to book a 30 minutes with Dr. Steven. I need him to help you look at something. I will give you audience. I will give you audience. I promise you. Because you belong to that, we have that relationship. So there's a difference between a role model and a what? And a mentor. A role model is somebody you have read their books, you've attended a few of their conferences, you admire them, you look up to them, you've attended a few of their free conferences. A mentor is somebody you are part of a program that they are holding you by the hand. They probably know you to some level. Right? Even if they can't remember your name offhand, they can go and check their record. They can call their peer and say, is this person part of my coaching program? Say, yeah. Right? You can easily book a meeting with them. I can book a meeting with Grant Cardone. Say, I want to talk to Grant. Right? All his PA, everybody, my PA and his PA, they are talking like this, 5 to 6. Now you have a mentorship program. Are you getting value? If you're getting value, tap on getting value. Now that's the first thing, because you don't want to go into real estate. You don't want to go into rental program, rental income. Real estate is capital intensive. So if you go and start putting money and you are not yet in a program, you're in trouble. Let me give you an example. I have somebody who sent me a picture of a property in Dubai, right? This property in Dubai, he needs me to help him to sell that property. I won't mention the name of the company. When he sent me the interior of the building, I said, this is lovely. Oh, I will sell it. In fact, today, we have just sold 5 properties in Dubai. Today alone, one day, 5 properties. Can everybody say 5 properties? One day. Maybe you don't understand what that means. Or some of you don't get what we are talking about. So, today, Gtext Homes Dubai, just one branch, has done $2 million. Does it not make sense at all? Does it make sense? Gtext Home Dubai just did $2 million in one day. I hope it now makes sense, because when I say 5 property, it just looks, but I think when I put the figure, it makes sense now. You can see volume, right? But this guy sent me, the property when I saw it. So for you to know that the issue is not that I don't have people to buy. But when he sent me the name of the company, I said, no, I do not sell for this company. They don't have integrity. And why people are buying from me, why they're buying from Gtext, they know we're linking them with developers that are credible. So I said, I cannot, I'm sorry. But you know why that person, and by the way, that man paid over $1 million dirhams for that property. It's a 3-bedroom in Dubai. Right? What happened? He didn't have a mentor. If he had had a mentor like me, I would have told him, sir, do not buy from this company. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't buy. Real estate is capital intensive. How can you put, in case you don't know how much is $1 million? I mean, 1 million dirhams. 1 million dirhams is, right? 1 million dirhams is 160 million Nigerian naira. I hope it makes sense now. Somebody wasted 160 Nigerian, right? Because he didn't have a mentor. Everybody, I want you to type, I vow to get a mentor this year. I vow to get an investment mentor this year. I want all of you to type it. Please, within the remaining 9 days left, make sure you get an investment mentor. I want you to type, I vow to have an investment mentor this year. Your mentor must know you, you must know them. It's not mentorship by distance. Vow to have an investment mentor that you can go to them and say, Dr. Stephen, I have $1 million. How best do I spend it? I have $10 million. What's the best way to invest this money? I have $50 million. What's the best way to invest this money? You need to have an investment mentor. It is one of the most important things you must do if you want to go far. So next. Okay, next. This is also one of my mentors, is the founder of Fubu. Done $6 billion in transaction. So I value my relationship with these people. So today we want to look at how to make money from rental income. Okay? How do you make money from rental income? So what is rental income? In short, rental income is the rent a landlord gets from his or her tenants. However, there's a far more than that. Okay, so there's a lot more than that when it comes to rental income. But the basic conversation, when you say rental income, it is the money that a landlord collects from the tenant. How many of you know that there are only two types of lord in this world? Lord, L-O-R-D. There are only two caliber of people qualified to be called Lord. God and a man that owns a house or a land. That's why they call the Lord of the land. In fact, many times you see us call kings Lord. The Queen of England is called Lord. You know why they call them? Because they oversee land, they oversee territories. So there are two people that can be called Lord, God and the owner of the land, landlord, right? So it's very important to understand the power that you have when you're a landlord. Somebody say judges, yeah? Also because they are the Lord over the land. They make laws for the land. When you own a land, you make the law for that land. You can say anybody who is listening from you, these are your terms, right? Of course, it's the same. Landlord, landlady is the same. Okay? Now, how many of you are currently landlord? If you're a landlord, type I'm a landlord. If you are not yet a landlord, can you type I will be a landlord in 2022? This is important. It's one of the most important things. If I tell people, I say, if you have a car before having a land, they must be doing something to you in your village, right? You must be under a spell. You have a car, yet you do not have a land or a house. You must be under a spell because it doesn't make sense. You've mixed up your priorities, right? Your number one priority is to own a property, not to own a car. Okay, is my property an asset or a liability? So that's the first thing we want to look at. Now, if you own a house, your own house, where you and your family live, is it an asset or is it a liability? I need an answer. Let me repeat it again. The question, if you own a house and that house is you and your family that live in the house, is it an asset or is it a liability? Some people say it's an asset, some people say it's a liability. So we have a couple of disagreement there. But majority have said is a liability. Okay. So let's look at the definition of asset and liability. What's an asset? Anything that puts money into your pocket is an asset. It is what you own, provides future benefits. Example, rental property and buildings. Now, what's a liability? Anything that takes money away from your pocket. It is what you owe, right? And provide future obligations. Example, a car, a jewelry, a mortgage. A mortgage is not an asset. Hear me, everybody. A mortgage is not an asset. The only time your mortgage will become an asset, ladies and gentlemen, is when it is rental property. If you are renting out your property, then yes, your mortgage is an asset. But if you take a mortgage in UK, in US, in Canada, and you're deceiving yourself, some of you do that a lot in Africa. You tell everybody, you know, I'm a house, my Canadian house. You take picture in front of that house. You and I know once you default, some give you 3 times default, some 4 times. They take back the property. What will they tell you? Some of you, first of all, the home equity loan, you've already spent that one. You already have taken, right, the capital appreciation on the property. Some of you already spent that long time ago. Some of you who even didn't spend that. What does the bank do? The bank will sell that property on a what? On auction. By the time they sell the property on auction, they usually will claim they sold the property below the market price. And they were supposed to give you your equity. Sometimes they won't give you because they will say they sold it below the market price. So a mortgage is not an asset. Even the house that you fully paid for and you live in, it's not an asset, but it's not a wrong asset. It's not a wrong liability because everybody has to live somewhere. But you can't call it an asset because you will still spend money on renovation. You still spend money to take care of that property. But that's why smart entrepreneurs, when they get opportunity to buy land, they will do multiple units. They will do 4 units in that place. They will live in one and they will rent the remaining 3 out. At that point, that becomes an asset because the money the tenant is paying is more than enough for them to keep renovating the house and to take care of themselves for the rest of their life. Are you learning? If you're learning type, I'm learning. So very powerful that you know that you buy a house now and you live in it. As long as the house is not bringing money, it's still an asset. I mean, it's still a liability, so it's not an asset. I tell people if you buy a car, except you use the car for Uber, it's not an asset, it's a liability. If you buy a house, except you rent out some parts of the house or you rent out the house, it's not an asset, it's a liability. That's why me, Stephen Akintayo, what I have been building all over the world is rental income. I'm starting construction this year for our 12-story building in Dubai. We're the first African-owned company to do real estate commercially in Dubai. And guess what? There's none that is my own. Everything I'm renting it out is commercial real estate. Okay, I'm only going to be living in Burj Khalifa that I decided to rent. And I'll still make more money from that Burj Khalifa because I'm opening a private office in Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. So I'm opening a private office, just my lawyer, my accountant, and my PA will be there, and myself. So a lot of my investors want to do over $1 million. That's where I host them. I also will live in the same Burj Khalifa. I'm moving in June. Okay, but yet, the same me, I own a 12-story building in Dubai, but I've rented it out. Are you learning now? So even the one I am renting in Burj Khalifa is an asset. It's not a liability. Because the kind of money I'm able to use making for me, in fact, when I'm not in Dubai, a lot of my big clients, I'm able to tell them, oh, are you coming to Dubai? Oh, you know what? My PA will give you my key. Don't worry, lodge in my house, right? Now, you did business with me, $1 million. I gave you an opportunity to stay in my house. All your guests that were coming to visit you in Dubai, I allow them to meet you either in my private office in Burj Khalifa or in my house. How many of you agree with me that it's either the person will buy another $2 million or he will refer 5 of his friends that can buy $1 million from me? If you agree, type I agree. This is how rich people become richer, poor people become poorer. Do you know Donald Trump is a tenant in Trump Tower? His own building, he pays rent. Donald Trump, tenant in his own tower. You need to understand how rich people think, right? You need to understand how rich people think, right? They don't think the normal way everybody else is thinking. They don't talk the normal way everybody is talking, right? They are structured, they think differently. So we don't think, my house, I want to show off. We're asking ourselves, how much will I make from this building? How much will I make from this property? How much will come in for me? That is how wealthy people think. Tell your neighbor, I'm ready to start thinking rich. I'm ready to start thinking like a billionaire. I want to type it. I'm thinking like a billionaire. From today, I'm thinking like a billionaire. I want to hear you guys talking. Right? Stop thinking like poor people. Right? It's poor people. My house. I must leave. Everybody must come. When they come, they see me in my house. I'm not asking you not to own a house, guys. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you think of real estate, the first thing that should come to your mind is to say, hey, I am buying this property in such a manner that I can rent it out. People can live in this property, right? And there's a benefit. In fact, I remember saying this to people. I said, the biggest mistake many people make, particularly in Africa, is that they never thought rental income when they were building their house. So you see them build 7-room apartment. I don't know if you have seen those houses. And they will now build the 7-room apartment in the village. Some will build 10-room in their village. Nobody's going to rent your house that you build in your village. Some will not even build in the suburb of the city. Maybe they live in Lagos. In one suburb, they will now build 8-bedroom. People who want to live in 8-bedroom are not going to want to live. How many of you agree with me that hardly can you find somebody who needs 8-bedroom, stay in Ikorodu, and wants to rent it? If you agree, type I agree. Or somebody who wants 8-bedroom, will live in Songwater, and he will choose to rent 8-bedroom. Hardly do you find such. Or in Agege, or in Mushin. The people who want 8-bedroom, they want house in Banana Island, Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Lekki Phase 1. So because you never think investment, not too long, you yourself realize that you can't live in Mushin again. You move to Lekki Phase 1. But now the problem is the way you build the property, you can't even get somebody to rent it. But if you are smart, if you are thought of investment, what will you have done? Instead of building 8-bedroom, you will have built 4 units of 2-bedroom. I don't know if you agree. 4 units of 2-bedroom in Ikorodu, 10 units of 2-bedroom in Agege, right? 50 units of what? Such that an average person can afford to rent it, right? Live there, and they pay you a decent rent, and you're fine. You cannot even use their rent to rent another house in Lekki Phase 1 if you don't like Agege again. You used to love Agege, but you don't like Agege anymore, right? What your tenants in Agege are paying you, right? You will end up then using it to live in a better place. Are you happy about this class? If you're happy, type I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Right? Type I'm happy. So like I told you, this is phase 1 that we're discussing today. Phase 2, we're discussing it on my Instagram with AY Life. We're going to be having a great time with him. Okay? But I needed to give you guys the main juice, right? Because you guys are my people. So you needed to get this. Then we'll continue. And then we continue and we will finish by the grace of God. So let's go on. What are factors that affect rental income? Number one, the current property value. So what is the property value? Very important. The current property value, right? Current property value, right? Current property value. Are we together now? These are factors that affect rental income. What is the value of property in this area? What is the value? How much does it go for? How much are they selling it? Right? This determines the rent. For example, here in Banana Island, okay? And this is one of the reasons why we moved to Banana Island. We discovered, strangely, that an average tenant in Banana Island, can afford the property we sell. Let me say that again. We discover, right, that an average tenant in Banana Island, okay, it's a tenant, an average tenant in Banana Island can afford an average of our estate. So when we looked at that, we say, wow, average of our estate, 20 million, the most expensive of our estate land now is 40 million. That 40 million is what people pay per year to own 5-bedroom duplex in Banana Island. So let's go and meet them. When we're here, aside that we're also going to start building our own tower here. We're building massive. We're starting construction heavily in Banana Island. Beside that, right, even the current estates we have, people who can buy. It's not like we're going to be looking for customers. The customers are here in Banana Island. Every tenant can afford what we sell. So we said we're moving here because the property value in Banana Island is rated in dollars and is very high. So it's a good location, right? Property value keep going higher in this place. Number two, look at comparable rental in your area. Start by doing due diligence. How much are they renting house in Dubai? How much? 2-bedroom. How much does it go for? In London, in Edinburgh, in Canada, in Switzerland, right? In the little area where you live, what's the cost to rent 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom? Do that research even before you buy the property, so that you're buying property in an area where you have high rental income, right? For example, if you're in London, East London is doing very well. You can get good, particularly if you're buying into well-developed property and you want to do East London, right? It's a good place in London to buy property. People pay good rent there. Number three, right? The demand for rental property. So the number of listing, demography, pricing to rental ratio, the job market, tourism in that area. Is there school? How many schools? How many university? How many secondary school, primary school? Because properties that are close to schools, people move in there more. Why? They know that as parents, they can easily, okay, get where their children can go to school. Parents are very critical about locations where their children can go to school. So you've been able to consider this factor as key factors, you are considering before what? Before buying property in a particular area, increases your chance to make good income. Are you learning, guys? If you're learning, again, type I'm learning, I'm learning, I'm learning. Right? If you're learning, type I'm learning, I'm learning. So consider a lot of these key factors, very powerful. Number 4, okay, rental rates and seasons. So there are certain areas you have to consider season. Some areas are seasonal, right? Renting properties in Cameroon is like mad. Again, same thing. Everything is just up, 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 up. So, but that is a seasonal thing. So if you're going to do it just because of that, what happened after calf? Right? What happened after calf? So these are things you have to consider, right? Maintenance cost. How, what does it cost to maintain the house? Or some of the questions you ask is called, particularly for developed area like Dubai, because they have all those figures. If you're buying Nigeria, nobody has that figure. And it's called facility management. How much is the facility management fee of? How much is the facility fee? Right? You want to ask those questions. Of course, if you're buying from us in Nigeria, we don't set that fee until we're done building. So we can't tell you now yet, right? But when we're done, we'll let you know at least the cost, of facility. So you want to know all those things while you're buying in an area. Vacancy cost. While we have already talked about cost of renting a property, right? We've already talked about cost of renting a property. One thing we have not mentioned, and which is absolutely needed, is to take into account, right, the cost of vacancy. Generally, your rental property will never be 100% occupied, whether this is merely for a week before another tenant moves in, or for a long period of time due to what? A lack of demand. So vacancy is unavoidable. The landlord needs to make sure that they can maintain the property, absence any tenant without incoming cash and solely from his or her own savings. So there's a season when you own a property where maybe a particular tenant left and you need to get a new tenant, right? And there will always be associated costs whether tenant is there or not. Have you structured in such a way that you're able to consider the cost and your ability to maintain all these things even when while you're waiting for the whole thing to show up? So these are very, very important things before you get a new landlord. Before you get a new tenant, your ability to sustain, maintain the property. These are very, very key things that are important. And I hope you take advantage of these things. They're very, very key. Are you happy that you are learning this today? You want to say, how can we get this material? Okay, you think this event you attended for free. So I ain't giving you my material. This class is $5,000. That I gave you for free does not mean you will keep asking me everything for free. Come on, wake up, bro. Right? Another day, we're going to be looking at short lease apartment, right? Short let apartment or short lease apartment. That's another business on its own. This is just general rental income, right? The model of short let is another business model. We're going to be looking at that in the course of this 12-day challenge as well. So today is just general rental, right? So those of you asking for material, pay for coaching program, you get material. Now here's an offer that is about to end. In fact, today is the last time you're going to see this offer. Okay, Jasper Gardenia, you have opportunity to buy 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. Now I will tell you this, there's something not in this slide. I want to ask you a question, but I want to share a few things with you even before we get to AY. Now, I want to ask you a question. Between a house that is already built and an off-plan sales, by the way, how many of you know the meaning of off-plan sales? If you know the meaning of off-plan sales, type I know. Type the meaning if you know. Okay? So, Off-plan sales. What's off-plan sales? So off-plan sales is when you're buying, some of you don't know, is when you are buying a property before it is completed, right? So you're buying a house before it's completed. Usually they allow you to pay in installment. So you're able to pay gradually, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's a form of mortgage, but without giving you the burden of mortgage, without you also paying more. So once you are in an off-plan stage, you can't pay more, right? But the challenge is if you do mortgage, you are still going to pay for mortgage. You are paying money for mortgage, and if you default, you still pay. So it's one of the best way to earn two types of income: capital appreciation and rental income. But you have to do this with a trusted real estate company. But it's the easiest way to become a landlord. One of the easiest way to become a landlord is to go for an off-plan sales. So I'll give you an example. This particular property, as at April last year, all right, this property you're seeing is a 2-bedroom in one of our estates, an off-plan, meaning as you pay, we build, right? And in our own case, once you're done paying, we give you the keys. 90 to 60 days, we hand over key to you. 60 to 90 days, you get the key to your house. And we're building green and smart home. You can operate your curtain, your blind, your light with your phone, with a tab, right? And renewable energy, we're not connecting to national grid, solar. I mean, it's a healthy place to live. As you can see, greenhouse, 24/7 surveillance, electricity, smart house, electric car charger, high-speed internet, centralized seaway, play area for kids, gym, I mean, all manner. Now, do you know, guys, you will not believe this. This 2-bedroom, how much did you see there? 47 million. Do you know April 2021, this was going for 28 million. Can you believe that? April 2021. Those who pay April, in fact, maybe one of them is here. April 2021, that was the price. In less than 1 year, it has increased to what? 47 million. Now, was it that we just inflated the price? No. Bag of cement as at April 2021 was 2,500. Right now, it's going for 4,500. I mean, 2,800. Right now, it's going for 4,500 in Nigeria. Iron rod used to go for 350, 300, 350. Now it's going for 500. So the cost of materials has gone up. But guess what? Those who key into this, we cannot go back to them. Those who key into this, right? Who key into this? I heard it's just cement is now 5,000. Those who key into this, we cannot go to them because they have an agreement. So we cannot go back to them to tell them that the prices has gone up. In fact, there was a woman, all she had paid as at the time the price went up was 10 million. We still couldn't go back to her to say, you have to pay 47 million. So what you get is called capital appreciation. Everybody type capital appreciation. Everybody type capital appreciation. When you do off-plan sales, so by the time the house is completed, meanwhile, by the time 6 months from now, if you're buying this, right, because she's doing 12-year payment, 2-year payment plan. 2 years from now, so she has another 1 year, 3 months to go. 1 year, 3 months, this same 2-bedroom cannot be going for less than 65 million. Now, what do you see that she has made more than double of what she put into the property? Are you learning how to become rich now? Are you learning? So some of you, when we talk about people are rich, you think this thing is abracadabra, right? You think this thing is magic, right? And the reason why many of us are not taking action is because, again, like I said, you don't even have a mentor that's able to guide you and say, wake up, young man, wake up. You don't have mentors who are able to wake you up and tell you that, wake up. This is how we are doing it. Oh. This is our secret. Oh. So don't come and envy us. Oh. Don't come and say, we don't know how they made money. We invested. We invested. Okay, and many of us say, but we don't have money. We were paying small, small. We pay small, small. And before you know it, we're wealthy people. Now, I tell people, I say, do you know why I cannot die young? There are too many people praying for me. I'm sorry, you may not like my face, but this guy, Steve Akita, he cannot die young. Too many people that have become rich through me. Some of them sending prayers, right? Oh, Dr. Stephen, God bless you. So right now, if you buy this, I can assure you, by the end of this year, it can be less than 65 million, if not more. And meanwhile, you don't need to have finished paying. You need to. So the new program we're doing is a 12-month program. We're not doing 2-year payment spread. All you need to do is deposit 3 million naira. Can everybody say 3 million naira? And then you pay 2 million every month for 2 years, and you're done. But this offer is not available again. The new offer is 12 months. So the new offer is that you pay 6 million naira, and then you pay 4 million every month till you're done, right? You also have 3-bedroom where you can, it's 59, you pay 3 million, and you pay 2.5 million every month. That's the old offer. The new offer is you pay 6 million, and you pay 5 million every month. You finish paying. Now, guess what? The good news here. That's the good news is the rental income. Everybody say rental income. Now, this place is just 10 minutes from Dangote Refinery. Everybody say Dangote Refinery. Dangote Refinery in Ibejuleki currently has 57,000 workforce. Everybody says 57,000 workforce. Of the 57,000 workforce, 15,000, okay, 15,000 are expatriates, Indians, Chinese, Lebanese. This is how you calculate your income. Now, beside us, before we get to our place, is Amen Phase 1. Amen Phase 1 is renting out 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom for 8 million naira. It's not a green home, it's not a smart home. 5-bedroom to 6-bedroom, Amen is renting it out as at last year. And this year they are increasing again. 6 million naira is what they are renting it out for. So opportunity and all these expatriates. In fact, Amen Phase 1 does not have any vacancy again. We wanted to even get a property in Amen Phase 1 for our staff who are developing this particular estate so that they can live close to construction site. They don't even have. The housing deficit in that area is crazy. Crazy. So when this property is built, Dangote people have reached out to us. Dr. Stephen, we are ready. We have our staff because they are living in temporary shelter. Some of them are living in Niger, Lekki, driving 2 hours every day to work. Say, your place is 10 minutes from our refinery. Once it's built, we are ready to rent it out. Just tell us, the Dangote directly will be paying the rent for their staff. Are you seeing money? Can you see the money? Because this is how you analyze. When it comes to house, this is where many of us, are you seeing the money? If you are seeing type, I'm seeing it. When we make mistake, once you want to do real estate project, you are thinking, can I live in Ibejuleki? Do I like Ibejuleki? No, I don't even live on the island yet. I'm just about moving to the island, to Banana Island, because we now have an office here. I don't like island myself. But this is where people buy more property. The prices here is higher. Rental income is higher. You make more money here. So you see where people make me say, oh, the rain falls there, and there's waterlogged there. There's clinical. Some people like it like that. Like it like that. Right? So you rent it out for such people and you're making money. How many of you want to take advantage of this house? If you want to take advantage, I want to take advantage. I want to take advantage. So here's what I'm going to do. I cannot promise you that I will give you this offer, but if you are sure, right? You are sure, and I'll give you the rules so that the rule. First of all, as you see here, we only have 50 unit option and it's gone. We only have 20 unit left for this either 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. We only have 20 units left. So unfortunately, I cannot even give you the 50 units on this flyer because 30 units is gone already. So 20 units left. And only chat me up if you already have the minimum deposit. At least you have up to the initial 6 million to deposit. Okay? And you can chat me up. If the 1 year is too small for you, I'll probably consider extending it to 18 months for you to spread the balance. Okay? Is that fair? Is that fair? Because the goal of this challenge, and let me repeat it, the goal of this challenge is, that's why we made it 12 days. Every day will be opening you to one opportunity. And the ultimate goal is that take advantage of something. Do something. You can't take advantage of all the 12. For you, it may be being able to buy the house. For somebody else, it may be yesterday, Forex coaching. For somebody else, it's not even this house. It's joining my coaching program on real estate so that I can coach you how to do this in Canada, or how to do this in Italy, or how to do this in Poland, or how to do this in Dubai or UK or US or anywhere else, right? Why not? I'm willing to help you out. We also have properties in Dubai. I don't know why they didn't put our Dubai property. However, if you're interested in the Dubai property, the minimum cost for our Dubai property is $200,000. And you need to pay 14% deposit. So that should be about $25,000. So if you have up to $25,000, yes, you can buy in our Dubai property. Okay? Our UK property are average of £500,000. So even if you are going to do mortgage and all of that, you should at least have, 80,000 to £100,000, right? And then we can arrange mortgage for you to be able to get the rest. Same thing with the US. You must have a budget and we'll work out something for you. So for my coaching program in real estate, right? Because I can say a lot of you say you want to join my coaching program. By the way, how many of you want to join a coaching program where I can mentor you?
My name is Steven.
How to do real estate in whatever country of the world, Germany, Ukraine, Hungary, Poland, anywhere. How you can replicate some of these things. If you want to join the coaching program, type I want to join. I want to join. So the coaching program is right. The coaching program is $10,000, just like yesterday. That's the price. Okay, Joshua. So, but the same offer I gave you yesterday, I'm going to give you today. Opportunity for the first 10 people, but I can't do 20 today. You will get opportunity to pay $2,000. Do I have my team here so that I can put the account?
Hello, sir. Okay, sir. I'll drop it now.
For those who want to pay with their card, the link. So today, if you're paying 114, you can pay. Meet yourself, Joshua. You can pay just $2,000 to join my coaching program, my real estate coaching program, right? But if you pay after we end this meeting, you have to pay $4,000. Those are the rules. You pay $4,000. For those of you also who want to chat me up concerning this house that I've shown you, or you want to buy our property in the UK or in Dubai, and you already have a budget, please, I'm begging you, don't chat me up if you are not ready. You just waste my time. I can only attend even to the first 20 people. +1 8577 01 5527. Okay? +1 8577 01 5527. WhatsApp chat only. So you chat me up, state your full name. Okay, your full name. Your full name, that's what you state. Your full name, your budget, your full name, your budget, and which one you want, whether you want the Jasper Gardenia, or you want our property in the UK, or property in the US, or property in Dubai. You state your budget as well, right? I've given you an idea of what you should be looking at if you want to buy in any of these places, right? But please be sure you already have a budget, you're ready to take action, not that we're just talking stories and we end up not helping each other. So did you get value today at all? If you got value, type I got value, I got value. So the coaching program is $10,000. And today I'm giving opportunity to pay $2,000. So how much is that in Naira? We're using 550. We're using 550 as exchange rate. 550 times $2,000. In Naira, that is 1.1 million. Now, once we end this webinar, you have to pay $4,000. Those are the rules. A lot of people reached out to us yesterday begging to still pay for the Forex coaching program. Well, best we can do, if you are serious, you are paying while this webinar is on, you can pay $2,000, which is 1.1 million. Okay, but if we leave this webinar again, you have to pay $4,000, right? So the account number has been posted. I hope we've all seen the account number. So the link, visit www.stephenakintara.com. Okay, www.stephenakintara.com/mentorship. You see all the various mentorship I run. You can pick whichever you want. Now, if you use the coupon code Dr. S. Akintaro, it will reduce from $10,000 to $2,000. But if you are paying that with Naira, the account number is GT Bank 0241217523. Again, 0241217523. Once we end this webinar, the $2,000 opportunity is over. Some of you are waiting for tomorrow. The price for anything, whatever I'm selling tomorrow, is going to be higher than today. It's just the rules. It's how we do here, so you get to know that. Okay, so I'm going to take a few questions. If you have a question, go to the question box. That's where I'm taking questions. For those asking for my Instagram handle for the part 2 of today's training with AY, go and follow me now on Dr. S. Akintayo on Instagram. Dr. S. Akintayo on Instagram. That's where we are doing the part 2 of today's training. So if you have questions, go to the Q&A and type your question. I'm not going to take questions on the general comment session. Okay, Patient says, I'm happy that you all got value. How do I invite someone here, please? To invite someone here, just visit the link, give them this link, www.stephenakintayo.com, stephenakintayo.com/FI challenge. But by the way, how did you get here if you don't know? If you don't know how to invite somebody here? So I've answered you. Damilare Williams says, what if I have a land property and I want a developer to build it for me and recoup investment over the years? Yeah, you can do that. It's called JV. It has to be in a very good location. If it's Gtext, Gtext can only do JV with you in certain locations, and the land must have C of O, right? Victor, I have missed a lot due to my health. I just joined a few minutes ago. First of all, Victor, we don't owe you anything, so you cannot be telling me to send you the video on WhatsApp. You see, we have this entitlement culture, right? And a lot of people take advantage of it. By the way, Joshua, can you post the WhatsApp group here for those who are not yet WhatsApp?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Kindly post I think we have the group 3. FI3, I think we have 3 still available. So post the link to group 3. Yes, post
Okay,
the link
sir.
to 3.
Okay, sir.
I said like 3 last week. That. Mr. Victor, Mr. Victor, please don't take this relationship for granted. The fact that I decided to do this training for free, I charge $5,000 for it. So I don't owe you anything. You cannot expect me to come and be sending something to your email. And this is how politicians take advantage of us. Election time, they start giving us free money, right? We all think they were nice. After election, they sell the entire country, and we're wondering why. Right? So someone say, can Gtext partner with me on development of a land in UK? Yeah, why not? Let's talk about it. Henry's Babalola says, where are your properties renting in Lagos? I didn't tell you I'm renting a house. Okay? I'm teaching you how to make money from rental property. We don't have any vacancy in any of the properties we built. Olawale, please, how do you manage such situation when you collect advance and sign agreement and market price changes? How can you cover up the loopholes? Well, the new investors will have to pay, right? You put the cost with the new investor. You want to make your old investors happy. They trusted you, they invested before anyone else. Let them benefit. It's my rule. Anybody who invest with me, they know. I always treat those who invest fast. If you invest on time, right, you will always get more benefits than those who invest later. It's just my rule, right? Can you give link 4 now? Group 4. Joshua, can you give them the link to group 4? Group 3 is full. Can you give link to group 4?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
What is your advice for somebody whose salary is 30,000 per month? Well, my advice to you is to build skill, get a better skill. Go and Google. There are skills that you can get a better pay without a degree. I did this course when I was in London, right? Go and look for such skill and get a better job and get a high paying job. Also save, also become a property broker, because you're going to make more than this in property brokerage. So why are you sticking to 30,000? And Yola Akinyemi said, Dr. Stephen, with the current security situation in Nigeria, do you think real estate is a wise investment? Why will you ask me that question? I'm already biased, right? I'm sinking in billions. This year, I'm putting in over 20 billion naira into Nigeria, right, in real estate. So, and you are still asking me over 25, probably do almost 50 billion. So you're asking the wrong guy. The question is, what do I see? So the question should have been, Dr. Stephen, what are you seeing in Nigeria that the rest of us are not seeing that is making you to sink money into the real estate sector? That should be the question. And maybe I will ask you to answer that question during the AY show. There's an anonymous, I don't answer anonymous question. Jane Davis says, when will the Gardenia project be completed? It's already, in fact, 4 units of 2 bedrooms completed. It's as you pay, we build and we move. So it's that the concept of plan is that you will pay. It's your money they will use to build. That's why you are getting it cheaper. It's your money they are using to build. Right? So they aren't going to give you somebody else's property. Right? As you pay, they build for you and you get it. TY Zeno says, when is the completion of, I've just told you now. So once you can do outright, by the way, some of you can do outright. If you do outright, in 90 days, you get the key to your house if you pay us outright. The contractors move fast and they build it, right? In 90 days, you get the key to your house. But if you are paying in installments, when you're finished paying, you get the key to your house. Joshua, can you post the account number again? Some people need, they're asking for the account number again. They want to pay either for, I guess, the coaching program. If you want to buy a house, this is not the account to pay to, right? Chat me privately and we'll discuss on that. This is the account for coaching and it's $2,000. That's the discount for today. Again, GT Bank, 0241 217523. 0241 217523. Temitope Ogunbono says, thank you for the session today. Please, do you have off-plan sales currently going on in mainland Lagos? We're about to start in Ikorodu, but I advise you to do Ibejuleki. There's more return on investment. I've told you already. Never think of real estate based on where you will live. Think of where you can rent out and make money. Right? That is how this works. Okay? Somebody said, please, I work for you. I work for you for free. I really want to be engaged. Okon David. So Okon, one of the ways I taught that day one, you can be a member of Gtext, right? Gtext and Associates. Gtext and Associates.com, right? Go and register there. You can start becoming a broker with us and you start selling and you make money for yourself. So guys, because I need to prepare for the show with AY, I'm going to stop the questions here. Like I said, to those of you who are joined earlier or have been following, join me in the next 10 minutes, okay, on Instagram, okay, as we do part 2 of today's class, And this is the flyer of part 2 of today's class is with AY comedian, Ayo Marco. The topic is building wealth through rental income in US, UK, Dubai, Nigeria. So follow me on Dr. S. Akintayo, as you can see on the flyer now, and you will enjoy the entire conversation. It's going to be the part 2 of what we have been doing. I want to thank you all for listening and watching. God bless you real good. Come on, if you got some value, show some love. Show some gratitude, right? Show some gratitude. If you got value, show some gratitude. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, please note, that if you pay for anything after the webinar is over, we are not going to honor it, right? It's important that you know that. We're not going to honor it. All discount, all promo ends once we end the webinar. Okay, so note that all promo, all discount, they end once the webinar ends. So if your payment comes after the webinar, we will not honor it, because promos are strictly given well, and the promo is increasing by the day, right? Yesterday is increasing by 200. Anything I'm selling, I'm giving discount on tomorrow, for example, we'll have $200 discount. So that's how we have $200 increase from today. That's how we've been doing it. God bless you. Love you all. See you in part 2. Bye-bye.